What's up, everyone? Today we're working on the 71 Buick GS, and it's been a little while because we've been reorganizing the entire garage. I've been sorting through everything. I got rid of 2,000 pounds of scrap the other day, and just been playing around with a few things. But the biggest thing, of course, was getting things organized so we can be more efficient at what we're doing. Now that we're back at this, we got to go ahead and start stripping all of the old undercoating from the actual car itself, and then we're going to go underneath here and we're going to just wire brush that area as well. We need to see what we're working with. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, that's all rotted out, but we actually have one of the quarter panels from the old Skylark. It's not perfect, but we're on a budget, so this is what we're going to work with. It's really not bad at all. There is a little bit of rust, but the inside of it, we flip this over, the inside of this is actually substantially better shape than what we have to work with along through here. And I actually discovered a few other wonderful things. He had really spent a lot of time bondoing this car. Now, it definitely was red originally, but I mean, yeah, and this side's not much better, but I figure we actually have quite a bit of material from that, so we'll have to take all the spot welds out and really kind of work her back a little. If we had the budget, I'd say we just replace the whole quarter panel, but we'll just have to work with what we got, guys, because this is mostly Bondo holding this what was metal together. So that's pretty much all the metal that's left. You did a pretty good job. Should have been a sculptor. So yeah, that can't fly. We got to repair that, even if it's with some old parts of the old Skylark that we got, because this is just sad. So we'll go ahead, we'll end up probably cutting it just above, maybe about here, I would say, so that we get this whole lip too, because the whole lip is just Bondo. That's all it is. It's just Bondo. It's just so frustrating. They put a lot of fiberglass in it too. Yeah, that's not the right way of fixing that. So we'll just go ahead. The other side is not nearly as bad. This side looks like he has a little bit of Bondo packed in it, but oh no, never mind, that's all Bondo. Yeah, if we can find, I think there is a lower half of this for maybe $100 or something. I don't know, this is just bad. That's metal. Was metal. We get it at least back from where the wonderful fiberglass reinforced Bondo is, and we could at least repair it. So again, this one probably end up being above the body line as well. Oh geez. Yep, this will be above the body line as well. So I figure the name of this car is going to have to be Lazarus, because we are bringing her back from the dead. But that's what makes it fun, guys. All right, let's go ahead. We'll hit here, go underneath, and hit right there. We'll take the spot welds out of the bracketry. We'll cut the trunk back a little bit, so when we weld the new parts in, we're not going to be, worrying about cutting those brackets. So pitter patter. Let's go. Well guys, we got a fair amount done. A lot of cutoff wheels, a little bit of plasma cutting. I would have had you guys in here, but it's a little bit cramped, and trying to limit how many lenses I'm burning up. So we did wire brush this area to kind of get an idea. Obviously, where our seat belt bolts in down here, that is not at all good. We'll have to do some repair. We are going to upgrade the seat belt system in here so that I can actually put kids seats and stuff like that in it. So that was going to get changed anyways, but I mean, it does speak for the overall condition of the floor pan. Now from there above, it's not too bad with some exceptions. This area right here, we'll have to do a little bit of patchwork there. That side's not too bad. Above, as you can see, pretty much through here, 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 and here, we'll have to do a little bit of patchwork because we're going to try to avoid replacing this center section. A little bit of patchwork's not bad. We can close them up and it won't be a big deal at all. Now, through here, we'll have to clean this up. I want to get a nice straight cut across, square this up so it's not at an angle, make a nice thicker part of the steel to be able to weld back on. We'll have to do some repair to the wheel well, but we'll accomplish that later. Today I'm just trying to get things ready to run the new cross members through here, and we're at the point where I'm ready to sneak back out the other side, because the only thing holding this on is this right here. So we're going to take all the screws out of this, or the screws, all the spot welds out of this. We'll put a couple self drillers with the new piece, and then we'll of course have a whole bunch of holes, and we'll have to re-spot weld it all. And obviously we're not going to have to worry about down below. That's going to have to be repaired with the floor pans. Now, one thing we will have to go ahead and do is, when this is off, we'll have to finish taking the brackets off for both the fuel tank as well as the actual floor pan, so which in turn mounts to the frame. So we're going to go ahead, take those out, put the new ones in, and then we'll weld this one on, and when that's done we'll be able to start working on the floor pan. But we're actually making some pretty good progress. This will be pretty solid when it's all done, guys. Oh, and we're going to go ahead and replace this section of the inner quarter panel with this section right here, because that's what we have, and it's really not bad. I do like in situations like this to use original steel if we can, and we just happen to have that quarter panel. We'll have to use part of the quarter panel as well, because again, as you can see, yeah, no bueno. But like I said, it's Project Lazarus. So I went to go get my my stuff for drilling out the old spot welds, and apparently I had started this on fire. I'll go ahead and put that out now. Yep. We don't want that. Anyways, all we got to do now is find all our spot welds and drill them out. Starting with, now, funny thing enough, like this is really like the weirdest cutout I've ever seen. It's actually kind of welded over there, so I don't know if the spot weld didn't take or something. I'll have to cut that out. But anyways, got a spot weld right there. Oh, put this on high speed. There we go. Oh, she's stuck in between high speed. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Oh, walking on me. Okay. Almost there. I need two hands to do this. I can't keep her straight. There we are. Now 200 million more to go, and we'll have that off. Then we have to do the same thing to our brackets. Well, we were able to get, it doesn't seem like a lot, but we got a lot done today. We did figure out that the brackets that hold the fuel tank as well as the vehicle to the frame mount to the crossbar, the piece that goes from here to here. Now, because it does that, we have to approach this a little bit differently. As you can see, I started cutting it out. This side, it's not perfect, but it's a heck of a lot better. We can come back and do the patch panels down the road, but we'll go ahead and rebuild this half right here, and then we'll approach this one where we actually have to do quite a bit of repair work to the structure on the outside of it, just so that we have a really good situation. Now, for now, we'll probably just do the inner quarter panel part, and we'll come back to the outer quarter panel down the road. But this is going to have to be replaced so that we can replace the floor pan, so we can, you know, weld the cross member and the brackets all together. So the way it looks like it goes, unfortunately, it means that it's going to be interesting. But what we'll probably end up doing is we'll drill our spot welds through the brackets as well as the crossbar, and then we'll weld them directly through it onto this right here. But we're going to have to reinstall this because the crossbar actually sits on this piece of steel here. Now, this doesn't fit the contour 100%, but we will go ahead and resolve that as we go. But that's all I have for you today. We're going to go ahead and pick this back up tomorrow, put another 8 hours into this, and we'll knock this out hopefully by the end of the week. That's the goal. But we are working in God's garage, so weather permitted. Anyways, we're working out well here, and I like that. I like the progress we're making. So I've gone ahead and decided that the official name of the GS project is going to be Project Lazarus. So we're going to bring her back from the dead, and it's going to be a blast, guys. Now, if you guys are in the area, we actually have a car show coming up this Sunday, August 15th. We have to go, the GS will be there. So the good old caddy will be there as well. But we have the paperwork right here. So if you guys are in the neighborhood, I highly recommend you come up. It's for a great cause. It's just up, first annual Sand Lake Kiwanis Car Show, hosted by LunarOutlaw's Garage. It's Westfall Village, 13 Averill Ave, Averill Park, New York, 12018. And I hope to see a lot of you guys there. I'm really looking forward to it. But for the next few days, we got to keep jamming on the GS. So you guys have yourself a beautiful night. Remember, as always, keep her shiny side up. God bless.